Log in? What do you mean log in? Log in? Log in? What am I logging into? What am I logging into? What am I logging into? Hopefully I'm logging into being live. So, let's see. I'm working today. It seems to be working today. Anyway, yes, hello people of the earth, welcome back. Do not be fooled by the login. I just thought I'd open it up here. This is how the game opened up, so I'm like, ooh, let's show this. Welcome to the second part of Doki Doki Literature Club, where hopefully the spooky stuff will now commence. I swear. As always, I'll be starting things off in about 5 minutes' time, and if you want to catch me live, I'm here every Friday from 7:30 UK time, 8:30 in Germany, and 2:30 US Eastern time. And throughout the course of October, go and watch the vlog, because all the information's there. Or you can go and join my Discord server. Link for that is on my channel page. I will be uploading. I'm recording this weekend spooky content to upload on the Discord as exclusive content. That's what I'll be doing. Yeah. I'm just going to go and post this in the Discord. You know, the live streams so people know I'm fucking doing the damn thing. There we go. Yum, 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 yum. La 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 la. Yeah, this is how the game opened up, so I just thought, you know, I'll start streaming it now. I'm not touching anything, just in case it does something mysterious of something of that nature anyway. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Oh. For some reason today, I've had I get random songs enter in my head at the beginning of the day. You know when you wake up and your brain's all scrambled? That's because I don't get enough sleep every night because of the insomnia, but I get enough to function throughout the whole day, which is why I'm being like I am right now. The insomnia just carries me through. It's like, don't worry, you've got energy for the rest of the day, regardless of how much sleep you have. But because your brain's all scrambled and you haven't had proper sleep, just a random tune enters into my head and I just carry it through the whole day. And brains are random as hell, mine especially, because I've been humming the first level of... has anyone played Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz? What a tune to get stuck in your head. The first stage area song of that game. It is a good one, though. That's for sure. So I'm glad I got a good one. Sorry, someone posted something on the Discord and made me laugh. Oh, not on my Discord, but on someone sent me. Ah, jeez. Well, yeah. I mean, I was tempted to like sing it before we started, just before the weird stuff happened. You know how it goes. It's a good song. Yeah, I've had that tearing through my head. I don't know. It's random. Oh, well, that's all you need to know about me today, other than the fact that I'm weird and kooky. Brilliant. That's something to be proud of. Now let's go and damage my vocal cords before we play Killing Floor 3. because I haven't been playing as much as that as I probably thought I was going to, but hey, just as well. But we will be doing a different perk. But I'll be showing you what I've been doing on that game. Not that I haven't been doing very much. In a way, I kind of wanted to keep it for next time I was streaming it, which is today. But anyway, we're going into here. Wait a minute. What happened to this game? Do I just click on this and we go into mail? Do I have any mail? I don't have any mail. Okay, cool. Music. Do I click on pictures? Oh. We gotta have where's purple? You're not. Oh, you're purple. Yeah, that's that wallpaper. Yes. That. Oh, there we go. It worked. Settings. I think we're good. It didn't open like this before. Files. Wow. Okay. Yes. Can I tamper with these? Game. Saves. Well, that's my saves. Internal. Okay, never mind. Whatever. Just side stories. We'll just go to the game. I'm assuming that's what it is there. There we go. See, this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. I mean, this is really disturbing. Anyway, load. That's an autosave, so I want this one. This is where we got to. That is the time. Yes. Thank you. You can use the skip button to read forward through text you've already read. What, you're going to start at the beginning? So what do I think? Where did we get to? I just finished reading whatever she read, right? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. I read that as it can be really powerful thing. I put a word in. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Sudden realization of great truth. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous about talking about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard as to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. That's what I'm doing. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Although, that's cool. Edgy. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. Who shall jump onto next? I'm trying to avoid the gnat, aren't I? Yes. So you'll come last. They say save the best till last, but she ain't the best. Alright, sorry. You, my next door neighbor person. This is a good poem, Ackie. No, it's not. Are you sure this is your first time? Of course. It's not that good. I am the kind of guy who would be. I'm the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest. I was afraid you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it seriously. I just write down beans, the musical fruit. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you really are a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before, Ackie. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this is for other people. Like this for other people, not this is for other people. Why am I adding words? I am having a trouble with enough as it is. That's something they do really. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. And again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, and also purple. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to go and hold you that then. Yay. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Ugh. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Give me it. Let me read it. Where's my notepad of knowledge? I ain't got it for the gag. I use it for my TV remote. What is this? Dear sunshine, what a way to begin. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me, you're writing to the sun itself. It makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I would sleep forever, but I'm not mad. Oh, I think that was more. Never mind. That was a scroll bar. I don't want to read it. Go away. This is just a guess, but... Did you wait until morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line that I didn't read. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late for school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Right. Good luck with that. Don't forget to die. Well, I guess I look forward to it. You. Yeah, this is Ackie, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. Shut up. I am taking this more seriously probably than you are, cupcakes. I didn't say that as a euphemism. She made cupcakes. Alright? Shut up. I really didn't. It just suddenly occurred to me, and maybe it was. Gagging on the fly without even realizing it. Well, what? Harsh? What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you are still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you'd better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Oh, here we go. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Oh my god, yeah, we've reached the bottom of the barrel here. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. You already said that. People can try, but that's about it. But what does the fox say? Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. It sucked. I like. That's contradiction to what actual Ackie is saying. What? Just be honest. I am, apparently. Who abducted me last night? Hi, Worms, I'm fine. There you go. Also, why is nothing coming up in the chat? That's good. Hey. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be so all sophisticated and stuff. Some people don't take my writing seriously. But it isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style shouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah. I'm not supporting her still. Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. That didn't hit me hard though. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme in the end, but then made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. Yeah, I guess that was a hard hitter, quote unquote. I guess more went into it than I realized after you had expertly explained it to me, but otherwise I just thought it was shit. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah? Guess not. I guess the humor here... I'll decide to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her, because I'm a decent human being all of a sudden. In-game. In-game. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. And everyone will be doing that soon in my book. What the fuck is this? And I will take it on board like a professional and not throw a little sissy hissy fit. Even if it is being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki for some reason, but more so Yuri than the other one. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watched as their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, realizing the far superior being, the alpha, if you will. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Are you fucking dumb? I'm channeling my internet. That's what she was saying in her head. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Ackie did too. Hey, fuck off. Okay? So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, and you ain't it. Which I haven't yet. Yeah, exactly. Bang! And Ackie liked my poem too, you know. Exactly. In fact, I liked it more. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh, you are getting on. Natsuki suddenly stands up in an aggressive and murderous way, brandishing a butcher's knife. Okay. When do we get to that bit? Oh. Oh? I didn't realize you were so... The happy music's gone, so that's a good sign. That butcher's knife. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not the only member she was impressed... Shut up! That was an inappropriate noise there, the boing. That didn't help with whatever I was saying. Help me. We got to get through the horror of this game. It's the most ugliest one I've been playing this month. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well, ready to do a cat fight on the floor with her. Maybe you're just jealous that Ackie appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Meow! Are you that full of yourself? You want to talk? I know. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Shut up, you. You know what? I wasn't the one who's boobs magically grew size bigger as soon as Ackie started showing up. For me? Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little below the belt, or maybe a little bit above it. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Stop it. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing here. Ackie, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this would never have happened in the first place. What's the point in making all your poems over-convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Well, I had to figure it out, so you had to fucking explain it to me! I didn't figure nothing out! I figured it was shit! That's what I figured out! Toad, you in on this? I like poems! Help me explain that to her, Ackie. But wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings, the meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, but also a waste. You understand that, right, Ackie? The English language was invented to be used, not abused. Well, they both... Hang on a minute, hang on. Which one of you was eating garlic earlier? Guess it you, Nat. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Because I was busy gawking at the two of them exchanging fucking poems, that's how. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course, it's going to be... Help me, sorry. Like, that's a dumb shit. Yuri. Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait, hang on a minute. Did I pick the wrong person? I got lost in the shuffle there, but I just see his name and I click. I'm a simple man. Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. And you have purple hair. It's no secret I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. You. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Don't go on a murderous rampage. Over. Yuri means well, and if you told her how you just told her how you felt, then this would have never happened in the first place. You full of itself person. You crumb bum. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. Yeah, take the toddler out of here. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Yeah, come on, full of yourself. Natsuki clenches her fists, ready to punch someone. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She is the outcast. Cast her out. Cast her out. She's trapped at the point of being defined only because she can't handle the pressure of being tiny. I end up feeling bad for her. I don't. Shut up. Stop talking on my behalf, me. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sorry, or she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Mine especially. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. Bye. Don't fall down a well. On her way out, she crumples up the poem and in her hands and throws it in the trash. Good, where it belongs. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. Yeah, she did. Oh, as I would have done it. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her with some gingerbread men and sit in the adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything all right, my dear? What am I doing? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. Now, when do we get to the sleepover? I need to shut up. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Ackie, you're too kind. That's me. This really is a horror game in its own way. I'm thankful you have a. I'm thankful to have a part. Can I talk? Hang on a minute. I will if I drink some of this blood. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. Yes. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Would you like some tea? Good idea. Make enough for more than one person. Okay. Yeah. Nothing beats Japanese tea. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. Make like a tree, if you will. How did you all feel about sharing poems? Everyone loved it, apart from the gnat. It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. No, you're out for a walk. Go away. You've left the building. You've fallen down a well. Contrary to what I said. I told you to watch out for it. Ackie, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. I had to open my big mouth. And maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your pearls will turn out even better. I think to myself, what a wonderful life. No, not that. I did learn a little more about these kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those I want to impress. Purple, use advanced words. And then she's got to discover the meaning through self-finding rather than someone telling her it. And it looking like a load of half-assed shit. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Ackie, ready to walk home? Now! Sure, let's go. Why am I so good at that? I never intend to it for it to come out of my mouth like that, but it fucking does. Just being a professional voice artist here. comes off naturally, apparently. Sayori beams at me. Beam! She's doing the Care Bears thing, shooting stuff out of his stomach. It surely has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. How dare I? Sayori? About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, that map. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. Are they trying to fight for my... Have I entered into a... What's it called? The word where they kill people because they want you to crush on them. What's that called? You don't, but you don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they would make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Ackie, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Fucking airhead. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Satori. I pat Satori on the shoulder. I thought it was going to be the head. She'd probably like that better. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. I didn't want to put emphasis on that for some reason. Alright, let's see. Advanced words. What's an advanced word? Fuck. Wonderful is an advanced words, right? So that made... No, we want purple. When the minute I start saying purple... Ooh, I can't even pronounce that word. It's gotta be good. Yes. Dyslexia, thank you. Sensation. That's a sensational word. Yeah! We're winning! The complicated word is eternity. Excellent. Contamination. Yeah. Starscrape? Yeah. Incapable or misfortune, I'm going with this one. Misfortune. Oh, damn it. Oh, entropy. That's yeah. No, entropy. Yeah. Okay. Determination was already a good one. Fireflies? Skipping. Okay, determination. Let's go for the longest word, if anything. Uncontrollable. Agonizing. Yes. Unending. Where's papoose? My favorite English word. Ambient's a good one, though. That's kind of like a unending, though. Yeah. That would have been my second choice. Intellectual. Doing good. Heaven sent. Disorientated. We're winning this one. Boop. Unrestrained. Extraordinary. Oh, fuck. Graveyard. No, let's go for this meager. Yeah. It's not always the longest word. It's got to have scope. It's just like a word that you're never hardly going to use, but only once. And whatever you've written. Flow. I've got a lot of good ones here. Pisacious. Yeah. Melancholy. There's not a lot of those. I guess vertigo or precious. No, never mind. It was here anyway. Good. I didn't get pink at all. I didn't get the net. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting today. We've gone all very English. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the clubroom, the usual scene greets me. I'm not giving you a fucking inexact. Hi. Okay. I hope you make it. I hope you return without dying. Don't fall down a well. Yo, Sayori! How you doing? I saw you on the way here. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm not. Drink. I'm just still not used to you being in a club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. You want some cupcakes? Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't you take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why don't we take a look at your purse even? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. And out comes a chainsaw and a few Uzis and some chlorophyll. Only 2 small coins fell out. Oh, okay. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. It's a pity I'm not going to finish that sentence. but you probably know where I'm going. Mind out of the gutter. Hey, I'm a man. I'm a straight man. These are supposed to be younger than the legal age. So that's terrible on my... This game is bringing out the worst in me. But it's funny at the end of the day, right? Akkie's going to jail. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you wouldn't have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. Sussed. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Now feel it. Ah. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Fucking sneak. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Ackie to let me borrow some money. Who am I, the fucking bank? You get no loans from me. That's you don't get me involved in like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Like me, I do that. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is far enough retribution. Fair enough. Yeah. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. That's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. Retribution. That. Yeah, I was gonna say that didn't make any sense. Still, I thought I had to correct myself because I thought I said the fucking word wrong. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Yeah, that one's gonna be the first to kill us. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. Unfortunately, we all know that too. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it wasn't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles to the desk. Good sound effect. It's a fan. Care. Ow. What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. It's the fucking nap. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. I was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Fuck off. And then Suki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the paper and takes a big show bite. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. My motto. One of my many mottos. I have a lot of mottos. That's what when it comes to certain things, anyway. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her. This is the best visual aid we'll get in this game, isn't it? For that. Ah, jeez. I get it. And then lift her up and throw her out the window. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? No, Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety and falls into a well. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Yeah? Says you. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Nah, me? Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. She's fallen down a well. This is my joke for the day, for this game. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined, yeah. Definitely. That's true. Excuse me? Well, excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, they are. Sorry, I'm using the same tone. Ah, there you are. Ah, Jolly Joe. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Rather dramatically, going into the deep notes. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. Piano. That's so cool. You should just play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Why me? Why am I the deciding factor? Yay. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it, I say with a genuineness in my voice. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Ackie. Monica smiles sweetly. Shut up. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. She is that kind of person. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie because she's a peg. Yuri is back at her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet and fell down a well. There's a well in there somewhere. Hey, Yuri. I suddenly noticed Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. What are you doing? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, I was just kind of waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Oh, she was reading the same book. Yes. Why did I misread that? Oh, it happens. I'm used to it. Fucking hell. Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. She used the Robotnik voice from the Adventures of Psychiatric. Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing I can make my if there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet, where she will fall down a well. Sorry. I follow and watch as she retrieves the small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. Those amazing movements. To my surprise, the way she moves contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Never even mind. Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. Well, get your nose out of it. That's kind of a one-person job, innit? That's... Monica, please, mind your own business for once. Yeah, fuck off. What do you want to tell me? There's something wrong with helping involve Ackie in club activities. Yeah. My mouth gapes. There's a train coming. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Don't pose like that. Then let's go, Ackie. Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow. Okay, bye. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Ackie, how come even when you do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. And you are nobody, therefore you are perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them anyway. But you always amplify things in your head. I know I do. Your mind turns to a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate something for having emotions, or someone for having emotions. You're not a thing. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Ackie, I really like being friends with you. We're in. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I felt kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. That's what we're doing it for, yes. That's a better approach. Thank you, me. Anyway, yeah, shall we go? Yeah, because if we take too long, then she's going to become even more suspicious. Yeah. Here and I walk to the nearest water fountain, and we both try and take the drink at the same time. And then we fall into a well. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Ackie, do you like oolong tea? I do enjoy a cozy hot cup of Lapsang Souchong tea. There you go, getting the Adventure of Sonic the Hedgehog. We haven't even had that episode. I don't know when that episode is. It's when Robotnik announces his retirement. That's the episode. I don't know how far down the line that is when we come back to that in November. I remember that line. That's been YouTube pooped really heavily. Anyway, back to this game. Yeah, anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. It's getting hot in here. I'm getting to shut up. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. Passionate tea maker here. I wouldn't do any less when making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Nuh-uh. In that case, you'll only even be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yura fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. about how she's going to kill everyone so we can be together forever. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Harry. Don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Ackie. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I didn't even know if I could keep on with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Ackie, I have another request. Okay, here we go. Well, do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Yeah, what's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. Well, not on mine. Not in real life, Em. I need something behind me. You have no idea. My aching back. I can't read. I can't read with my back against the wall. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I can't bend over a sink. Don't worry. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Yeah, I literally, ironically, just this week when I was at work, I had to bend over a sink because of reasons, and I regretted it for the rest of the day. It didn't go. The pain didn't go away until the end, until I woke up the next morning. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. That's not the reason. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I have retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. This game. That's the spooky stuff. I swear, it's gonna happen. It's a bag of small chocolate candles that I kept hidden from Sadori's candy radar. Meep, meep, meep. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to one another. I can't see too well. Wait a minute. Yuri sides closer until our shoulders are touching. Just go like that and knock her over. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this when I'm looking down and she's this close to me? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. You had to say it, didn't you? Keep beating around the bush, because I love it personally. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. In fact, she's enjoying it. Unintentionally. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. ... After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper between my legs. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Good point. That means I'm gonna do it. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But now she's leaning more over to the side. Her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation wasn't completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. Time to freak out. I apprehensively placed the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did you just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Ackie. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do. Yes. Friends. Right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but, yeah. That's all it was. Nothing more. Nothing less. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't even focus now. My heart is pounding. More than that. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meets mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breath. Trust me to notice that. Girl, shut up, me. I raise my arm. Oh, hi. I'm going by. Like before, Yuri puts her lips. But it's different this time. A monster crawls out and kills everyone. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. I must have been daydreaming. Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Yeah, she hasn't read it yet, and she's already smitten with me, apparently. Ackie, can you help Yuri put the tea stuff, put away the tea stuff? Right. Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something either of us will have the courage to bring up. Yeah. I was going to call it a day here. This might be a good place to stop. But I'll go on for a little bit longer. Just a little bit, maybe 10 minutes. Maybe 10 minutes. Who should I share my poem with? Duh, I'm going to go over here. I'm back. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Ackie, this one might even be better than yesterday's. Well, duh. How do you even pick this up so quickly? I'm a fast learner. Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you're just a brilliant teacher. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try and give it more imagery. Yuri's visibly swallowed. Even her hand appears sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, who am I? What am I doing? Why am I here? It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just bring appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, that's actually a good technique I've learned from doing writing. Is sometimes if you get writer's block, don't take me though, I'm not an expert, but I've been learning from videos and stuff that I've been watching. But if you suddenly get writer's block, just write something else, anything that can spew from your mind, to just get it all out. And then you usually get ideas for what to do next in the book just from that. Sometimes I don't do that, and I'll just walk up and down this room literally just thinking about ideas about, right, X, Y, and Z needs to happen, and why, and does it happen, and is it going to be good, and why is it good, etc. Brainstorming on the fly, but it works. Anyway, enough about my expertise. People would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Yeah, they'd probably laugh at mine too. Even your close friends? Like moi? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. This writing. The raccoon. A rocket. It happened to be the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as There. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. An urge? An urge. There's more. The moon increments. The moon. There's something in my eyeballs got all itchy for some reason. Good time to fucking get itchy. Hello? The moon increments its phase, and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. Shing! The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited and gets a boner. Or perhaps I'm menacingly projecting my emotions into the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken a following to me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement by, I'm not going to say it, a rush of blood. Yes, classic conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. That was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I begin to imagine that what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to expect vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, and I take it as face value. And if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my own more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things that usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Ackie? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individuality. She used a sophisticated word. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I wouldn't probably hate myself. 1 second. It might be raining a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. You only know the half of it. Writing, listening. Yeah, a good start. There really isn't any people like you, Ackie. We're all a bit unique in our own special way. I know for one, I'm very fucking unique. That's exaggerating a little bit. Now shut up, me. That's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. Hooray! It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just one moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Goodbye, hello. See ya. I said hello. The wordsmith is in the house, man. Have I even got time? I don't think I got time. We will save. I'll save it. Yeah, well, might as well. I'm not gonna. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. All right. Good start. Still not got to the bit, but hey, the month is still young. Although the next time I stream this, it won't be. It'll be the 17th. I'll be halfway through the goddamn month. The months will be halfway old. But we'll get there. We'll get to the spooky stuff. I promise. It's in there. Not that I know anything about the game, I'm just taking it as whatever people said. Otherwise I'd be playing this regularly. It's sticking to this month, baby. But things are pretty spooky considering. I'm gonna end up in prison at the end of it. Fucking... Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go and exit. What happens if I actually do that? Will it just quit out the game? I'm not gonna risk it because the stream will end. I'm gonna thank everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We've been doing some good gags, but now it's time to kill some good Zeds. Not that they're good. In Killing Floor 3, which is coming up next. But in any case, I'll see you however and whenever. Good day, and goodbye, or maybe in 5 minutes. Bye for Killing Floor 3. I'm gonna burn people. Flamethrower time.